Hey, it's me. Listen, I'm doing this video because this should all be said through text messaging because, a lot of things get lost in translation when it comes to texting, okay? So I'm going to say this once, okay? And that's going to be the end of it. I'm not going to grovel and beg and all this kind of stuff, okay? It is what it is. Because if you really love me like you say you do, then you're going to understand where I'm coming from. You're going to know that I'm not lying. You're going to know that I'm not bullshitting. So, because if you feel like I'm not telling you the truth, then that means you think I'm lying. And if that's the case, then that becomes even more serious than that. So, let me just say that I've been counting down the days to your birthday because there was nothing more than what I wanted to do was to wish you a happy birthday. I want to be a part of your birthday. And the reason why I'm explaining all this is because I don't think you really fully understand on how important it is to me, these things, because I know that sometimes they can be important to you and maybe they're not important to you. But to me, it's important because this is a time I get to share with you. I'm not there, okay? You got to remember that there's a big gap in distance here between us. So I don't get to enjoy you like your friends and your family do. So I get to take advantage of every single moment I have with you, all right? I talked about your birthday all last week. I'm not sure if you remember that or not. But I talked about it all last week. I kept saying, hey, somebody's birthday's coming up. Oh, somebody's birthday's coming up. Heck, I even said it even at the beginning of the month. Okay? So I don't know why for a second you would think that I forgot. I mentioned it to you. I don't know if it was either Friday or Saturday. I said, your birthday was coming up on Monday. And you told me with your own words, you told me about the funeral for your friend. Okay? You told me that a very close friend of yours had passed away. And you said you did not want to talk about your birthday because it was not going to be a good day. Okay? And that is why I never mentioned happy birthday to you at all. Oh, I wanted to, believe me, I really did. But I was respecting what you told me, what you asked me, what you said that you did not want to do. I knew that this was a time that it was a time of mourning and not a lot of happy things are going on, usually happening during the day of a funeral. Okay? So, I would never in a million years use that as an excuse to try to cover up the fact that I might have forgot your birthday. Okay? Listen, I'm a 52-year-old male, all right? I'm a mature guy, and I don't play these games. I don't. I tell it like it is. And as much as I love you and as much as I'm completely head over heels for you, I'm not going to play that game to where, there's an argument and not talk to each other and all that kind of stuff, because to me, that it's a complete waste of time. Well, we also just got through talking about you love each other unconditionally through thick and through thin. So we may not always see eye to eye. And there might be times when, such as I guess a time as this, there might be a miscommunication or a misunderstanding. So it's not what happens, but it's how it gets handled. Okay? And I would be extremely sad if you really thought that I was lying or that I was using your friend's funeral to cover up the fact that I forgot your birthday. But I do ask you to remember what you said to me a few days ago, because that's the real reason why I never said happy birthday to you today. As a matter of fact, I told you exactly how I am when it comes to birthdays. I shared with you what I did for my ex on her birthday. You told me about what your girlfriend's boyfriend did for her on Valentine's Day, which wasn't very nice. So let's remember all these things. Okay, sweetheart? Let's please remember these moments, because I need you to trust me, just like you asked me to trust you the other day. I need you to trust me. I need you to believe me when I tell you something, that I'm not fibbing or trying to cover something up. That I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be transparent with you, always. And I will be the first one to man up. If I forgot something, or if I, whatever, I'll face the music. I'll own up to it. I'll admit to it. Okay? I promise you that. But in this particular case and point, that's not what happened. But I do need you to trust me. Okay? Now you know why I couldn't put all this into text, because a lot of this meeting would get mixed up or whatever. Anyways, I know you might get pissed off or whatever, but I need you to watch this, and I need you to understand. Okay? I love you very much, and I'm hoping you're going to text me later on at some point. Okay? I love you, and I do hope you did have a good birthday. And it just pains me to know that I wasn't there to celebrate it with you. I wanted to be with you during your hard time, through your mourning period at your friend's funeral, just as much as I want to be there to share your birthday with you. But unfortunately, I couldn't do either one. So, I love you with all my heart, all my mind, all my soul, all my body. You know that. I will always be there for you. I will always treat you like it's your birthday or Valentine's Day, because it's what happens on a day-to-day basis, not just on one day of the year. Okay? You mean more to me than life itself. I've told you that before. You're my princess, and I will always treat you that way. Okay? Anyways, I'm not going to drag this on, so I love you. Okay? So please, just have yourself a good rest of your day, and hopefully we can talk later. All right?